Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the heart of a vast forest, there lived a young girl named Lily. She was known throughout the village for her kind heart and her love for nature. One day, while exploring the woods, Lily stumbled upon a hidden path that she had never seen before. Curious, she followed the path deeper into the forest until she came upon a clearing. In the center of the clearing was a beautiful, sparkling lake that shimmered in the sunlight. As she approached the lake, Lily noticed a small, furry creature lying on the ground beside it. It was a baby fawn, and it looked very weak and sickly. Lily immediately felt a strong connection to the fawn and knew that she had to help it. She gathered some herbs and leaves from the surrounding forest and made a healing potion for the fawn. With gentle care, she fed the potion to the fawn and wrapped it in a warm blanket. Days turned into weeks, and Lily stayed by the fawn's side, nursing it back to health. She even taught it how to walk and run again, and soon the fawn was strong and healthy once more. As the weeks passed, Lily and the fawn became inseparable companions. They explored the forest together, played in the lake, and shared many magical moments. However, one day, as Lily and the fawn were playing by the lake, they heard the sound of footsteps approaching. It was the village hunters, who had come into the forest to hunt for deer. Lily knew that she had to protect her beloved fawn, so she bravely stepped forward and confronted the hunters. She pleaded with them to spare the fawn's life, telling them how she had nursed it back to health and how it was now her closest companion. Moved by Lily's words, the hunters agreed to spare the fawn and even offered to take it to a nearby animal sanctuary where it could live safely. Lily was heartbroken to see the fawn go, but she knew that it was the best thing for her beloved companion. From that day on, Lily continued to explore the forest and help any animals that she came across, knowing that her love and kindness would make the world a better place. Years went by, and Lily grew into a young woman who had become known as the protector of the forest. She had continued to explore the woods and help any animals that she found along the way. One day, as she was wandering through the forest, she heard the sound of crying coming from a nearby cave. Curious, she made her way towards the cave and saw a young girl huddled in the corner, tears streaming down her face. Lily approached the girl and asked her what was wrong. The girl explained that she was lost and had been wandering the forest for days, with no food or water. She had been hiding in the cave, afraid of the wild animals that roamed the forest. Lily knew she had to help the young girl. She took her hand and led her out of the cave, offering her some food and water. She also offered to take the girl back to the village, where she could be reunited with her family. As they made their way back to the village, Lily learned that the girl's name was Mia and that she had wandered into the forest while playing with her friends. Mia had gotten separated from the group and had become lost in the dense woods. When they arrived at the village, Lily helped Mia reunite with her family. They were overjoyed to see their daughter again and grateful to Lily for bringing her back safely. From that day on, Lily became known not only as the protector of the forest but also as the guardian angel of lost children. She continued to explore the woods, helping any lost child or animal that she came across. The villagers of the village began to see her as a hero, and many children looked up to her as their role model. Lily had found her calling in life, and she knew that she would spend the rest of her days protecting the forest and helping those in need. As time went on, Lily's reputation grew beyond the village. Travelers passing through the forest would often hear tales of the young woman who had a heart of gold and a deep connection to nature. Many sought her out for advice, comfort, and healing. Lily's actions had a ripple effect on the village and the surrounding area. More and more people began to realize the importance of protecting the forest and its inhabitants. Hunters became more responsible and respectful, and villagers started taking steps to reduce their impact on the environment. Eventually, the village council decided to appoint Lily as the official protector of the forest, granting her the authority to make decisions about the use of the forest's resources and to enforce conservation laws. With this newfound power, Lily was able to make significant changes to the way the forest was managed. She implemented a system of sustainable forestry, ensuring that trees were only cut down when necessary and that new trees were planted to replace them. She also worked with the hunters to set up protected areas for wildlife and to regulate hunting practices. Thanks to Lily's efforts, the forest flourished, and its inhabitants thrived. The air was fresher, the water was cleaner, and the animals were healthier than ever before. Lily's work continued for many years, and she became an inspiration to people all over the world. She was honored with numerous awards and accolades, and her legacy lived on long after she passed away. Today, the forest that Lily protected is considered one of the most beautiful and biodiverse places on the planet. People from all over the world come to visit and marvel at its natural wonders. And as they explore the forest, they are reminded of the young woman who once roamed its paths, protecting its inhabitants with a heart full of love and compassion. As the years passed, Lily's legend only grew, and her name became synonymous with the forest itself. The people of the village remembered her as a beacon of hope and a protector of nature. When Lily passed away, the villagers gathered to pay their respects and honor her memory. They buried her in a clearing in the heart of the forest, surrounded by the trees and animals she had worked so hard to protect. But Lily's legacy lived on. Her spirit seemed to infuse the very air of the forest, and her memory inspired generations of protectors who followed in her footsteps. And so, the forest continued to thrive, a living monument to the life and legacy of Lily, the protector of the forest.